Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I'm looking a bit oily, but I have just put my skincare on. I'm not going to put makeup on because it's 12:15 in the day. I've been painting the spare room, just had a shower, washed my hair, that's why it actually looks nice for all of 5 minutes, and I just can't be arsed to put makeup on. Still got all this redness and dryness around my lips. Ugh. Anyway, I have seen people do their video where they pick 10 palettes. If they were told they could only have 10 eyeshadow palettes, what ones would they pick? Now, I'm excluding the ones that I have recently got that I haven't really had a chance to majorly play about with, and gone with the ones that I have had in my collection for a while that I feel that if it came to it, I had to have a clear out, these ones would definitely be staying. So the first one, and they're in no particular order, and it's not a case of I love one more than the other. The first one I picked is this NYX Ultimate Blades, and the reason I picked this is because when I first bought this, I thought I'm never going to use this. It's bright colours, it's crazy. When are you ever going to use it? Like, honestly. But I have actually used it so much. It doesn't look like I have, but I have. I've used it so much. I think I've used every single colour in the palette at some point or other to do a look. NYX is very affordable, it's a great brand, and yeah, I just think this is a great staple to have, because if you want that pop of colour, whether it be all over your lids or just a little accent of colour, this is your boy. So, or girl even, love it. So I included that one. The next one, I have two Charlotte Tilbury's here, so the next ones is, this one is Dolce Vita. And as you can see, it is well loved. And at the time, I picked this up because one of the staff nights out I was going on, I don't know, I suddenly was like, I need that palette because I think it'll be perfect with the outfit that I wore. And I picked it up and I have just loved it so much. I'm not going to swatch any of them, I'm just showing you. So again, I love this palette. It's got your kind of bronzy, sort of sugary browns with a pop of your gold. So yes, I love and I love these little quads. I know Charlotte Tilbury is pricey, but I love these. And the other one I'm loving is Pillow Talk, the iconic Pillow Talk. I'm sure all you beauty lovers out there will have heard of it. And this is what it looks like. Whoops. And it's more of your pinky tone, sort of rosy, neutrally colours. And again, I have loved using this. This is great for if you just want a subtle look with a little bit of the shimmer. So that's grand. Another one is my Tarte Lip Toasted palette. And I got this one as a gift for my Christmas a couple of years ago. And I absolutely love it. It's got a mahoosive mirror. You can see my gingerbread tablecloth. And it smells divine. It smells like mini eggs. I'm going to have to find a better way to sit so like I don't get pins and needles in my feet. But I just love it. I love all the tones and things, and it's just beautiful. And I've used this quite a few times and not hit pan yet. So it's bra. And the next one, which I received again as a gift, and I've used it maybe 3 or 4 times, and it probably doesn't look like I have. This is the Naked Honey. I have no other palette like it, and even if there is any kind of shades like this within another palette, I don't have any that's all these shades. And I just absolutely love it. And as I say, it looks like I haven't touched it at all, but trust me, I have. It's just stunning. I love it so much. It is beautiful. So obviously it's got the brownie, sort of bronzy tones into the yellow, into the lighter browns, and then you've got like a lid colour, you know, just to set your eyes or to start off with. So I'm loving that. I used to have the Naked 3 one, and I have thought about repurchasing it actually because I really did like it, but then I'm like, I don't really need it, do I? The next one is my Smoke Sessions by Melt Cosmetics, and I love this palette. Again, Melt Cosmetics is a pricey brand, but I'm a sucker for green and green eyeshadows. And this one I haven't used yet, because the story of this one is, at the time when my dad passed away, I had ordered it directly from Milk Cosmetics, and a couple of days after my dad passed, the postman came with this, and he said there was a customs charges. So my boyfriend was like, are you mad? Don't pay them. And I was like, listen, I really want it. So I paid them and I got it. And some of the shadows, I'll show you it first. It's stunning. Oh, stunning. These shadows here, because they're really finely pressed, that's why I've kept it in the box. These were all kind of crushed a little bit. And I was a bit like, well, that's a bit shit. But because of, at the time, losing my dad and stuff, it wasn't the biggest priority. So long story short, I used it for a video, did a St. Paddy's Day look with it. And then when I went in again to sort out my makeup, they had shattered. So I had to get rid of it. There was no going back, trying to press it or whatever. Then I saw Beauty Bay did it and I thought, I want it back. So I'm very careful with it. And again, like the Naked Honey, I don't have a palette that is all these lovely shades. And oh my god, like see these two greens here? They're just to die for. I love it. So this is definitely a palette that I would not be getting rid of. And if you have got it or thinking of getting it, make sure that you store it well, because it's delicate. And then another one that I got, and I actually got this from Depop, brand new, was the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. I'm not a massive fan of the outer packaging, but it's not about the outer packaging. It's about this. And again, I've used this so many times. And I just love it. I love the tones in it. Absolutely do. I'm not usually, if you're not new to my channel, a fan of the matte shades. But see this shade Bucked? This matte shade here. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it so much. So yes, I absolutely love this. I love the tones of it. It's just beautiful. And then the next two will be no surprise to any of you, because come on, my channel's Gingerbread Girl. I've got gingerbread right here. You can see my gingerbread blanket in the background. I've got gingerbread candles, gingerbread person beside my phone. Obsessed. It's the Too Faced Gingerbread Spiced Palette. Now, as soon as this came out, I was like, I have to have this. Have to. I was like, oh my god, if it's limited edition and I can't get a hold of it, I'm going to be gutted. So I got it. And it is stunning. And as you can see, there's some finger dents in it and that there. And I just absolutely love it. Hello. See, this is my tea towel that I got from TK Maxx on my wee table. And I've got one over there with my candles. So I absolutely love it. And I love the colours of it. I do not think it smells of gingerbread though. I think it smells more like cocoa or something. But yes, lovely, lovely palette. And then to accompany that, of course, in 2019, we got the Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette with the Gingerbread Girl, who I like to think is me, and my Gingerbread Boy, who is my lovely partner, because I love him so much. And yes, loads of people were going, oh, it's too similar to the other one. And I'm just like, who cares, even if it is? It's gingerbread. Oh, and it's got foundation on it. I love it. So this is the first one. And this is the second one. This one's slightly darker on the front. And this one's slightly lighter. And it has, obviously, Gingerbread Girl, Gingerbread Boy. And it is stunning. Now, I have only used this a couple of times because I got it and then I was away. And I didn't take this palette with me. But oh my god, I love it so much. And I do think they're different. Let me just show you. So, let's compare. This is the first one. And this is the Gingerbread Extra Spicy. I mean, come on. I mean, maybe there are some similar tones in there. But I think they're completely different. This has got more, I would say, I'll just put this down. I would say this one's got more of these kind of shimmery colours, like the lighter colours. And then it's got the bright pops of pink, and then this pop of pink. And then you've got your sort of dual tones here, and then your browns. And then in the extra spice one, you've got a couple of these ones, but they're more, to me, like autumny. This one to me is more autumn toned, I personally think, because it's got the oranges and the reds, and it's got this pop of bluey green. I just love it. So these for sure. And if any point in my life it was a case that I could only have 2 palettes, I really don't think I could part with these 2. So these probably would be mine. And see, even when it comes to, like, it says 12 months and then you should really get rid of a palette, I'm not getting rid of these ever. Even if I have to not use them on my actual eyes, I love them. So them 2, and then the last one, and I absolutely love this palette. This palette, I am so happy I got it, is the So Jaded palette by Colourpop and Kathleen Light's collab. I love this palette. Now, look at it. It is beautiful. This one up here is the only Super Shock shadow, this one. And that's why there's so much of a dent in it, because the Super Shock shadows, they don't last as long as their other formulas. So it looks like that's the only one that I like, but trust me, I love them all. I used this colour here on my yellow eye look for World Mental Health Awareness, and oh, I just loved it on. And I've not used a lot of these ones at the bottom yet, but I am so in love with this palette. And by the time you see this video, I will have done, or will I have done? You might have seen the video, and if not, you will be seeing a video of a collab that I'm doing with another YouTuber using the same palette. And she is doing a nighttime look and I'm doing a daytime look, and I just absolutely love it. I almost took this one away with me for Christmas and New Year, but I was just worried that I might they might get bashed and smashed, so I didn't take it with me. But I love it so much. And that is all the palettes. So that's, let's recap. 1, So Jaded. 2, the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice. 3 is the Gingerbread Extra Spicy. 4 is the Naked Reloaded. 5 is the Smoke Sessions by Melt Cosmetics. 6 is the Naked Urban Decay Honey. 7 is the Tartlet Toasted by Tarte. 8 is the NYX Ultimate Blades. And 9 and 10 are the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and Dolce Vita. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell button to be notified when I upload more videos. That would be very helpful. And let me know in the comments what your ride or die 10 palettes would be. I mean, don't get me wrong, my other palettes I've got through there are some that I'm like, but because I haven't had them like even a month yet, some of them, I don't want to be like, they're my ride or die. I've had these palettes here for a good while and I absolutely love them. And I already have decluttered some, like some that hot pan, and you know, at some point I'm going to be moving from this house and I'm going to have to downsize and, you know, get rid of some things. And there's some palettes that literally have hot pan on nearly all of the shadows, and I'm just holding on to them because a certain person bought me or what have you. And really, you know what I mean, you just have to be like, I'm getting rid of it because it's just sitting there purely because it was bought as a gift or something or other. Like, for example, I've got a Kat Von D palette that my dad gave me the money for. So in a way, like, it's still usable and I'll still use it. But see, when it gets to that stage, I can't just be like, I'm going to keep this palette because my dad bought me it. You know what I mean? So it's like that sort of thing. But when I saw this tag, I thought, and it wasn't easy to pick these. It really wasn't. Like, it was really not easy to pick 10. But yes. If you would like to see any other videos on, say, eyeshadows. Well, I've got the single eyeshadows, like I've got the Super Shock shadows, so I could possibly try and pick 10 out of them. That's going to be so hard. Or lipsticks, for example. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to pick 10 lipsticks, not glosses, but 10 lipsticks. I think lipsticks is probably the next one that I've got more than 10 that I could actually pick from. I don't have a lot of foundations. I've got a few blushers and bronzers and things, but yeah, my heart is with the old eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks. Anyway, that's it from me for the day. So I hope you have a lovely Sunday, whatever you're getting up to, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.